itself, you know what I'm saying, and
Yeah,
let people
I agree.
download it and play it.
I
But
agree,
they
man.
just gotta like, let's say instead of them being able to use company coin to buy shit, they gotta pay money to buy shit, man. And the
Yeah,
people that paid for the game, let them use company coin to buy shit.
yeah, man. I feel like that'd be fair, man. That makes sense. Um, I think like basically it was saying that yeah, it doesn't have the size of those other ones like Fortnite and Apex and all that shit, but like it's got like it's like building like its own community in a way essentially, and that it's just getting bigger and bigger is what it was saying. So makes me feel really good about it. Basically they were saying that they just I guess there was a little bit of extra things that they did to the gameplay whenever they put the duos back in. Like they put the duos back in because they said that like the most massive majority of the player pool was bitching about that shit, and
Yeah, it's stupid
that's why
not
they
to
put it.
have it in there from the start. I know why they didn't put it there and why they took it away, but it's still stupid now. I
They said it
understand
was
it.
for testing purposes or some
Yeah.
shit.
Nah, the player count. It's for player. It's because of player count. Like when you remember, I don't know if you were playing, but when Fortnite first came out, during certain
Oh, it
times
starts
they
with
would
6:30.
restrict. They wouldn't let you play certain modes during certain times because the player count was low. But like shit, now you can
Uh,
play whatever mode whenever you want because so many people play Fortnite. When it first came out,
yeah, man.
you like they would disable duos or disable. Yeah, they would disable duos a lot and let you play solo or squad.
Right. Yeah, man.
Oh man, they
Basically,
got a
what?
game I'm playing. A bunch of new classes. Hold on.
Are you still live streaming?
Yeah, I'm playing Ghost Recon.
Oh, I'll have to look you back up. I was about to say shit. It cut me off. It put me on a separate YouTube video, or it was trying to pull, or my autoplay was trying to pull another one up.
Yeah, if you look under there and you type in discus fish, you'll see my badass fish tank.
You see what now?
Type it. I said if you type in discus fish under my name, you'll see my badass fish tank. I think I
What you
got some
got?
videos of them. Man, I got
What you got?
discus. I got discus fish. I got stingrays. I got a
You got a
white
saltwater
pearl.
aquarium.
No, I got freshwater. I got freshwater stingrays
Okay.
too. Saltwater, that's just
Okay.
too much motherfucking. Yeah,
Yeah. Too much money.
not even too much money. Like, cause the fish I buy, like discus fish, they be like $200 a piece. But
I mean, it ain't
the
even. I'm not talking about that, dude. Like, I'm talking about the tedious. Like, it's
yeah, it's
everything's got to be to a
tedious. It's
T all the
tedious.
time,
Yes, that's my problem
and
with it.
it's
It's tedious.
very expensive to
It's
keep up with
tedious as
because you
fuck.
always are going out and buying shit all the time. Like, it's not like you having to pH your water there. You know what I mean? It's not like you having to go and fucking put in the goddamn extra fucking the ammonia balancer and all that. It's not like that
Yeah,
because that shit's
yeah.
simple as fuck, and you can buy one bottle of it and it'll last you for a fucking month or two, depending on the size of your fish tank and shit. And
I, my tank
what size
started
fish tank you
off with
got?
salt water. I got a 55. No, I'm sorry, the 55 gone. I got a 75, a 90, and a 120.
Man, I have to say, Black, straight up, I'm gonna have to check out your fish tanks, man. Like, just hear me out real quick, dude. Before me and my fucking ex broke up, I had, first off, it started with something similar like you was talking about. It started off with a fucking, like, basic goldfish fucking fish bowl, right?
Yeah, that's how
And
I
I set
started
it up
too.
one day. I set it up one day and I loved it, man. I loved watching the fish swim around, man. And I went and I got a little bigger one. I got a 20-gallon fish tank. I was like, nah, man, this just ain't big enough. I had some fish in there, and they really weren't
Man.
growing and shit. Like I want my fish to get big.
Shit, I'm hit.
I said, fuck it, me and my ex, we found a fucking 75-gallon fish tank. $40, dog. And it didn't come with any of the shit. I had to go out and buy the filter and everything. But got that shit, dude. Now, I had a 75-gallon fish tank. And I had nothing. I had 11 koi fish in it, dude. Dude, for my opinion, koi fish are like, I think they're the most beautiful fish that you can have, as far as I'm concerned, man. I love them, man. I love the beautiful, extravagant.
I don't like carps.
I like the gown that they get, man. I think they're really awesome fish. Like, you can just get high as shit and just sit and watch your fucking fish.
Check out discus fish. Check out discus. I'll just see what I'm talking about.
I'll check out your fish tank, man. Like, I'll get on there and look them up. I'm interested as shit.
I still have a couple of videos left on there of them. I haven't put one up in probably 2 years or so. Well, yeah, like I got live. Everything in mine is fucking everything is goddamn like everything is alive. Take care of itself, live plants, all of that. And like,
dude,
I don't do anything since. Do nothing.
Dude, that was my favorite part of it, man. Like, I was the same exact way, dude. Like, dude, my fish got taken care of like fucking children.
Yeah.
Like, I'm over here, motherfucker. I'm pHing my water. Like, dude, god dang, man. I was at least checking it like every 2 days. You know what I mean? And then I'm going over here and pHing it probably once a week and shit, just to make sure everything's good on it, man. You know, if it's a little bit off balance, I'll adjust it and shit, man. I was real tedious about that, and the fucking like, I had like an ammonia problem in mine, man. Well, first off, I had a fucking.
You got the ammonia because you have to let you started your tank and you threw fish in it, and like fish tanks, like no one teaches anyone this starting out. Like I killed, bro. Like when I say expensive motherfucker, like I had brought a $300 Asian arowana and like killed that bitch in like 4 days because no one ever explains this shit to you. It's this shit called nitrogen cycle that every fish tank has to go through. You know what I'm saying? And the more fish you go through, the longer that the nitrogen cycle has to be. And you should never add a bunch of fish at one time. You should like add like 1 or 2 fish like every 2-3 weeks because literally bacteria has to grow in your filter to be able to eat the ammonia and nitrates, you know what I'm saying? And it takes time for this beneficial bacteria to grow. Like, no one explains this shit to you. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
and your
I didn't know any of this shit.
And this is the thing. You want your ammonia to get high as fuck. It's going to go, like, super, super fucking high. You know what I'm saying? And most likely it's going to kill the fish. That's why you always want to get bullshit fish from the beginning. Like, if you get Danios, like, those motherfuckers live through anything. You know what I'm saying?
Man, Danios on this shit, dog.
Yeah, they live through anything. Yeah. And you let it get high as possible, and then one day you'll come back and check it, and the ammonia will say 0.
Man down.
You know what I'm saying? And that's when you know your fish tank is ready for you to add whatever.
Right. See, like, I didn't know any of that shit, man. And honestly, like, I just had some trooper ass fish, man. I mean, like, honestly, I put ammonia remover or the ammonia
that isn't good though. That shit is not good. You want it to be natural. It will never go its cycle and do what the fuck it's supposed to do because you add chemicals are never good for a fish tank.
Hostiles are going loud.
Yeah, I mean,
no one at the pet store
time,
will ever tell you that because they want you to buy the shit. But you know what I'm saying, like chemicals are never good.
That's exactly what I was about to say. Anyway, like I thought I was basically adding the bacteria to the water.
Nah. And you'll see the little things for you to add bacteria. That shit isn't real bacteria. That shit only grows naturally. That's some old shit in the lab that they concoction that fix your problem. It's a band-aid. It's never gonna fix your problem.
Yeah. See, like I didn't know any of that shit, man. I really didn't. But I will say that like. My shit, like, because of that, like, it got foggy and shit sometimes.
Yeah.
But, like, for the most part, I had a really nice, beautiful fucking fish tank, man. I
The,
had plants I had live plants in it.
the
Fucking
reason
had
you want
11
to
koi
know
fish.
would have got rid of that fog with no problem at all, leaving it the fuck alone. I mean, for like two,
Yeah,
3 weeks, no water changes, no nothing. Just leave it the fuck alone and let nature run its course. The fog was actually a bacteria bloom, and the bacteria was taken over because you had a bunch of waste in there, like from the fish
yeah,
and the plants. So
yeah.
the bacteria takes over because it's nothing there to combat it. You got to sit there and let the
Yeah.
natural, the good shit grow. Once the good shit start growing, it'll kill off all the
It
bad shit.
balances. It
Yeah,
balances out the whole. It basically, it's like its own little ecosystem essentially.
yeah, yeah.
And basically, yeah. Like, see, like
Like even down
I
to
never even
filters.
thought about all that.
Yeah, like even
Yeah.
down to filters, you want that to be natural, like carbon and all of that shit, that black shit. Don't ever put that shit in your fish tank. There's no need. Only
Nah.
time you put that in your fish tank if you want to take something, if something bad in there and you want it out. That's the only time you put carbon in. You know what I'm saying? Your fish tank. You want everything to be natural. Just put you some pillow stuffing in that motherfucker and
Oh,
some pillow stuffing, some washables, some the little plastic pan scrubbers, whatever the fuck they
yeah,
call. Like, know what I'm saying? And
yeah,
all anything for that a bacteria can grab a hold to and grab on anything coarse.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
you'll never have
yeah,
a problem.
for sure, man. Straight up though, like I will say this: I never lost any of my fish. None of my fish ever died. Oh, I take that back. I take that back. I bought a fucking those fat goldfish, the fancy ones or
Yeah,
whatever,
yeah,
fancy
yeah,
goldfish. I bought
yeah.
one of those, dude. And straight up, I think it was the koi fish. They ended up just killing them eventually, dude. But like this fish had a buoyancy problem. So they're not like natural fish. You know what I
Yeah,
mean?
they
They're
ain't nothing
almost like
natural about them. Yeah, bladders,
yeah, and
swim
basically
bladders all fucked up and everything. Kind of
yeah, it's
crude.
definitely
It
was. It's a
really is
swim
crude.
bladder fucking a
Yeah,
swim bladder. So it's a swim bladder disease, and the swim bladder is what controls its buoyancy. Well,
yeah.
dude, he was cool all the way up until I put him in the 75-gallon tank.
Yeah. The thing to do would be to first do. First problem was the goldfish. Like goldfish swallow a lot of air and all that shit when they eat. So what the main problem was, you were feeding them dry food. The thing to do was to wet the food and let the food get soaked up in water and then drop the food in the tank. So what he's doing, he's eating the food before it's really, really wet all the way. All right. So when it's in his stomach, then the shit get wet. Yeah, yeah. It's air and then the shit just blow up because it get wet. So now I'm saying naturally his swim bladder already fucked up naturally because it's just a stupid ass goddamn goldfish. So then when you throw that into play, yeah, like yeah. So the thing to do if you ever get you want fancy goldfish to raise them or whatnot, buy a bag of like peas, like frozen peas. Throw them bitches in the freezer and like every week, every day, take a pea or two. Know what I'm saying? And you drop the pea and you like boil it just a little bit and take the skin off and then throw the peas in the fish tank and the fish will eat the peas up and then help them push all the shit out. Yeah. Yeah, help them push the food out. Yeah. Peas work. Garlic too. Garlic is good too. Nah, hell no. I don't go to Petco. I don't go to PetSmart. I don't go to Walmart. It has to be a little mom and pop specialty joint. I mean, those the ones. Yeah. The sick one, then all of them sick. The whole system sick. You talking about actually that's not even fungus. You talking about it though, that little white dots. Yeah. Yeah. That's a parasite. Yeah. Yeah. You wanna know? I'm gonna tell you what to do to get rid of it ASAP. No medicine, no nothing. Nope. You don't never use for it, never use medicine. Just turn your temperature up. Turn your temperature up to like 82 for like 2, 3 days, and you'll stay at the top of the water. If they're not used to the heat, they will stay to the top of the water because the hotter the water, the less oxygen, and it's cooler at the top. So they'll stay at the top, and like they'll be, they won't be as active because it's hot. But in like 2 or 3 days, you'll look back and you'll see all of those little white dots is gone. The heat actually speeds up the life cycle of it, and like it only lives for like 2 or 3 days. So if you speed, you cut up the heat, they don't have time to reproduce, and then you know what I'm saying, it pretty much just dies. So just grow out and die. Yeah. Mhm. Yeah. Never throw a fish straight in your fish tank. You want to get a separate small tank to put the fish in. Yeah. You get. Yeah, yeah, but you want. I mean, I'm talking about like set it by itself for like 2, 3 weeks. You know what I mean? And wash it before you put it in your main tank. I mean, I didn't got a fish from like even a mom and pop store. I didn't got a fish, and like next thing, put the fish in there, like let leave even isolate it for like a week, being fast, and I get impatient because the fish so big and pretty. I want it in the display tank. And I done threw it in there. I remember one time I threw it. I forgot I could not find out what the fuck this was, but I put this motherfucking, I brought a discus fish I ordered it from offline from Discus Hines. I paid like $250 for this fucking fish. Then I put that motherfucking fish in my tank. And I mean, like the next week, a fish died every week after that. I would just come home and like the motherfuckers like discus fish let you know something wrong with them ASAP. Know what I'm saying? Like they'll just be irritated and turn black and slimy and shrivel the fuck up, and you think the bitch ready to die. It just don't like, know what I'm saying, the temperature of the water right now. Know what I'm saying? Like they let you know when something wrong. They real sensitive. Know what I'm saying? So them bitches was dying off left and right, man. I want to say I lost like $4,000 worth of fish, man. Like, yeah, that shit, like, and I could only thing, and I'm like doing mad research, and then it just got to the point where I was reading that, and everybody said the same thing. The best thing to do is just break your shit down, kill all your fish, bleach everything, and start all the way over. And that's what they had. Like it's some diseases that if you get that shit in your motherfucking fish tank, man, ain't no stopping them bitches, yo. Like, yeah, you just break, yeah, you got to break that bitch down completely. I mean, like, bacterias and viruses, man, that shit is real. Then you got to think about it like, that's like the perfect place for a virus to just take over and destroy everything. Like, I can just do what I want to do. Yeah, yeah, I hear, man. I mean, shit. My shit was nice, man. My shit, but I don't take care. It's pretty decent now. I went to go see it a few weeks ago. It's still at my ex's crib, like the last two of them. Like it's too big to fucking move anywhere. So Might as well be there. Shit, I got my 180 for, and it came with the stand, the canopy, the lights, and everything. I brought it off for this guy that was, he would buy houses and he would flip them. So he brought, and the tank was in there. A tank, he said it was a tank and a Porsche sitting in the kitchen. He was gonna keep the Porsche. Somebody set a Porsche in the kitchen, an old school classic one. I was even looking at the Porsche. It was in mint fucking condition. I guess just been sitting in the kitchen for years or something. I don't know. And the guy ended up selling me that tank for 100 motherfucking bucks, man. Like I started searching online, like, and comparable tanks were like $3,000, $4,000. No, I said, no, hell no, not this. This like $3,000, $4,000. This one 180, like with the goddamn, yeah, with the canopy, with the big ass canopy. Nah, 180. Nah, 180. Yeah, that month. Yeah, they be busting you in the head. Yeah, that's too much for a 75. That shit trifling. I don't care what they say. Like, I don't understand why four fucking panes of glass will cost me. That's just the glass. Know what I'm saying? Not even the filters, the stand, the hood. Like, if you really wanted to look nice, that's a extra $1,000. Like, nah, man, fuck that. Yeah. I got a 75 for 20 bucks from the Goodwill. Yeah, from the Goodwill. Yeah, me and my ex was like, let's go to Goodwill randomly. And we just went there and it was sitting in the floor and I was like, I want that. It was like 25 bucks. And then the guy was loaded it and scratched the side of it, so they took $5 off of it. So I ended up getting it for 20. Oh yeah, algae and shit. Yeah. Hmm. Yeah. Yeah, see, I ain't never see like rocks and all that. Like fuck Phoenix, man. You go to Home Depot, get your ass some play sand, some pool filter sand. Man, that shit looks so motherfucking. And pool filter sand, you get a big ass goddamn box of that shit for like $10. Know what I'm saying? Put that bitch in your tank and that shit looks so nice. Man, yes they do. Hey, or go to what the fuck is that? A scrap metal yard where they use the sand to blow the metal and shit off and get some of that sand from them. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, that shit works. But the pool filter sand is the best from Home Depot. Yeah. I'm saying like shit. Yeah, I should have a couple videos on showing my motherfucking. I miss my babies. It was my babies. I don't think I will ever get those fish again though, because it's so much work. If you see what I'm talking about. You see the fish, you'll see why they so like those bitches so exotic. Okay. Hmm. Oh, see, no, no, not no. Can't use that stuff, bro. Nah, man. You can't use that. Don't ever use that stuff again, man. Don't ever use that stuff again. Those neon rocks, fuck no, don't use that shit no more. That shit got paint and chemicals on it, man. Don't use that shit no. And never, and that, like, if you ever see a neon fish, glow in the dark fish that is not real, know what I'm saying? Like they did shot, yeah. Know what I'm saying? That shit is not real.